Okay, so hello everyone and very good evening. I hope all of you are doing well, and definitely we are going to do the analysis for today's exam. So there were many students who were saying, "Sir, today's aptitude was very tough." So before we start with, we have some questions also which we are going to solve today, which was asked in the today's exam, and then after that we have a coding class. So here you can see we have a coding class by Soumya ma'am, and that will start from 8 p.m. So please let me know if I'm audible and if I'm visible to everyone. Then we can start with the sessions, right? Okay. So come on, let me know if I'm audible and visible to everyone. And we will wait for 1 minute so that other people joins. Very good evening, all of you. Quant was really tough. If the quant was tough, no need to worry, friends. The cutoff will definitely go down. Okay, so I am audible and visible as well, right? Both audible and visible for everyone. See, exam was today, quant was tough. So, as people are saying, right? So, if you have done 6, 7 question for today's at least, so you are helping a lot for us. So, Salini, I don't know what I am doing, but whatever I'm doing, if you're getting little help also, so I'll feel very much happy, and I will feel very much you know so sir, first question of coding is really very easy. Okay, no problem, we will discuss about today's complete shift. Okay, fine. So all are here. Okay, kindly like the video and then we can start with the session. We will wait for one more minute. Sir, मेरा 6 में कोई exam है. So have you, it is rescheduled or you have got admit card? So hi sir, I am following your daily classes session. Thank you Salini. Okay, now friends, so one thing in the today's session. So today's basically exam. So 29th 4th 2024 live exam analysis. So basically sir, I was able to solve 5 quant correctly. So most of the people have solved 5, in between 5 to 10 question of quant, because it was quite lengthy. It was very much lengthy. Okay, it seems very lengthy and difficult. And 3 other tukka. 18 to 19 verbal ability correctly, 15 to 16 logical reasoning correctly, advanced aptitude 6 to 7. So basically your advanced aptitude is coming little easier than your foundation aptitude, and code both correct. Will I get an interview call from TCS? So yes, definitely he should get it, because that is a range. Okay, so that is a range. Now, so okay, now you can also see, so we are going to solve some of the question from logical reasoning and then aptitude, right? So these are the questions which we have collected from the student. So this was the question which was asked in the second shift. So what is the unit digit, right? So what is the unit digit in this, right? Okay, so this was one of the question which was asked. And friends, I wanted to tell you, so if you'll see the unit digit video, right? So number system. Okay, and here if you go and see the unit digit, right? So I have done a similar question of that type. Okay, so if you would have watched, then definitely you would have solved. So it should be after this. Okay, so it should be after this particular problem. Okay, so it should be after this. Let's see uh, where it is. Okay, so I have solved that kind of question if you would have watched my number series basic videos, right? So see, so find the last digit, unit digit of 32 to the power 32 to the power 32, right? So and this question is same, today it was asked 2 to the power 2 to the power 22, right? So exactly similar question has been taught in the basic classes, right? So friends, that's what I was telling you. Whatever live classes are there, you have to go through it, right? So whatever the live classes you see, you have to go through all the live classes. It will definitely, then average question was there, and then this kind of questions are getting repeated, right? And then selling price, cost price, so this kind of questions were asked in today's exam. So friends, one thing which I could tell you, so मेरा अभी तक एडमिट कार्ड नहीं आया, आज ही आया एडमिट कार्ड. So everyone will be receiving the admit card. So one thing which we could say, so aptitude is coming quite lengthy, aptitude is coming quite difficult, there is no doubt at all, right? So quite difficult and quite lengthy it is coming. So anyway, I had told you. So now, right, so now see, actually all your cutoff will be rationalized cutoff, right? So based on that today's exam, right? So that cutoff will be decided. If the paper is very very tough, so there will be a rationalized cutoff, and according to that you will be getting selected. So if you have done in today's shift, if you have done 5 to 7 question of shift 1 and shift 2, then you will be in safe zone, right? And coding was very very easy for today. Now, so let us understand about the topic. So basically, average questions were there, simplification questions were there, profit and loss, mensuration, simple and compound interest, quadratic equation, many other topics were there, right? Okay. Reasoning, coding, decoding, image rotation, paper folding, blood relation, data sufficiency, sitting arrangement, and this kind of two questions were asked. So like this, two questions were asked in today's exam. That is also covered in our reasoning one short video. So if you go here and check, see whatever I am not telling, all the questions we have done it right, but there were many questions which were asked right from whatever we have done, right? So if you see here in this particular, even the last class I had done that. So I just wanted to show you. Yeah. So see, this is a question which we had done it. The following are the criteria for selecting the candidate for the post of assistant manager. So this kind of two questions were asked. Now, so friends, if we'll talk about the cutoff, then definitely, right? So see, generally shift wise cutoff will not be there, right? So it will be a rationalized cutoff. So according to today's exam, so if you have done 5 to 7 question correctly, then you will be safe zone. Okay, verbal ability, again verbal ability is coming easy, 15 to 20 questions. Reasoning ability 10 to 15 questions, and again advanced aptitude, so 5 to 6 questions is max. And advanced coding, one coding question for your digital interview, and two coding question, both the coding question for your prime interview. In the second shift, the coding questions was asked from Fibonacci series and bit manipulation, right? So again I wanted to repeat it, friends. So today at 8 p.m. we have this coding question whatever I asked today. So coding ka game over by Soumya ma'am. So she is SD and she is going to take the class at 8 p.m. Okay, so please do join. Now let us start solving the question. One more thing I wanted to tell you, I wanted to repeat. No section switching, only question switching. No negative marking, any number of raw paper you can get on screen calculator, take your own pen. No question was timer, and around total 8 theta based questions. Now, question number 1. So this was one of the question which was asked. Find the odd one out. So you have BYW, you have UXC, you have ETO, and you have DWS. Okay. Now, so can you please try it out? So Rakshita, if you have done 5 aptitude correctly, and definitely out of another 20 aptitude question, right? So out of another 20 aptitude questions, so definitely if you would have just ticked one or two questions will be correct. So 5 to 7 will be your cutoff, right? Okay. So can you please give the answer? So what is the logic here? BYW UXC ETODWS, right? Okay, so many of you are giving the answer. Friends, kindly like the video. We are putting really lot of effort. So if you like the session, definitely we get more motivation and we will be doing more and more videos. Can you quickly like the session, guys? And also comment below if you think that session is useful for all of you. Okay. Now, so here B, right? So B is position is 2, W position is 23, and Y position is 25. So 2 plus 25, right? So 2 plus 23 will be nothing but 25. So 2 plus 23 will be nothing but 25. This is following the logic, okay? And then UXC. So UXC, so U is nothing but 21, under 21, C is 3. So 21 plus 3 is 24, and X is nothing but 24. So there is some logic. Here it is 5 and this is nothing but 15, right? So ETO. So 5 plus 15 is 20. So ETO is not following that. 5 and plus 15 is nothing but 20. Okay. And then DWS. You were taught came in today mornings. Okay. And then DWS. So D was 4 and this was 19. and this was 23. So basically this and this is giving the middle number. So this and this is giving the middle number, and this is also giving the middle number. Is there any difference in the question, guys? So what was the logic basically? So this is what I can feel that that should be logic, and this will be 23. So find the odd one out. So what is the odd one out? Okay. So Salini or Psych. So was the question little different? ETO. Okay. So O is 15. Result will come in some time, guys. Don't worry. Okay. And then 19 plus. So this I had put by myself. Okay. So we will see what was the basically the question and why the logic was little different. Okay. Or maybe there will be some different value here. Anyway, we'll move to the second question, and somebody can tell so what exactly was the question. So we have just collected the question from the student. Okay, fine. So the next problem is, in a certain code language, frog is written as 634. Okay, divided by 5. No, divided by 5 all are, so this is divided by 5, so these two are, so anyway this option, see, one option I was not able to read, so I have just written it by myself. Okay, so anyway we will see so what basically was the logic. So till then somebody will tell us like what exactly was the question. But anyway, next is frog. So if frog is written as 634, then boss will be written as how? Okay, boss will be written as how? Okay, so can you please try to solve this? ETO. So 15 plus 5 will be 20. Okay. 2 plus 23 is 25. Okay. So I think basically this particular option which I have taken by myself. So here it was something DTU. Okay. DTU. So this is not DWS. It was DTU, I guess. Okay. So here if you add both, then 4 and plus 21, it should be 25. So here it was this one, right? So I will just send the question which I have received from the student. So we can see. Okay. So let me just open that question and then we can verify it. So maybe I have written the question wrongly. Just a minute. Okay. So, okay. So this is the particular question. Okay. So BYW and DTU, ETO and UXC, right? Okay. So this was the question, and where I could see, so DTU is not following. Okay. So DTU is not following. Okay. So I have written DWS. Okay, fine. The next question. So in a certain code language, frog is written as 634. Then how boss will be coded as? So basically, friends, I am receiving this question. ETO has a difference of 8. Okay, so next question, frog. Now frog, so what will be code for F? It will be 6. What will be code for R? It is 18. What will be the code for O? It is 15. And what will be the code for G? It is 7, right? Okay. Now, so this is 6, okay? And this, if you'll add everything, it will be 40. So 40 minus 6 will be nothing but 34. Okay? And then boss. So boss, if we'll try to see, then this is nothing but 0, and then code for A is 15, code for S is 19, and code for S is 19. So 38 plus 15. So 38 plus 15 minus 2. So it will be 8, 5, 13, 53 minus 2 is nothing but 51, right? Okay. So here if we'll try to see, so it will become 251. Is it clear for everyone? 554, sum of squares. Sum of squares if we'll do, then 6 square is 36, 18 square is 324, 15 square is 225, and 9. So 6 4 10, 5 15, and 15 plus 9 is 24, 2, 5 plus 2 7, 7 plus 2 9, 9 plus 4 13, right? 13, and then 6 634. Yes. So basically if you will do this logic right, then also see, Basically these are theta based question, so you will not be able to get the logic. So definitely you will start doing like this, right? But what will happen, you will be getting an answer, you will tick it and you will come back. So this kind of question most of the people are doing wrong, right? Most of the people are doing this kind of question wrong, right? Okay, so that's the reason you have to be very very careful. Don't decide, right? So as an you wrote, so it is 6 and 40 minus 6 is 34, so you will be getting 634. But the actual logic here is what? So if you'll make a square, right? So f position is 6, so it is 36. R position is 18, it is 324. O position is 225, 15, 225, and G position is 7 plus 7 square is 49, right? So basically the position square, and the position square is nothing but 634. Now boss, so 2 square is 4. O 15 is 225, and 19 square. So if you don't know square in the exam, then also you are going to suffer. Then also you are going to suffer. So 19 square will be 361, right? So what is 19 square? Okay. Now you please add it. So 361 plus 361, right? Okay. And then you can see, if you don't know in the exam, use calculator, right? So calculator will be there with you, don't worry. So in the exam, if you don't know anything, use calculator. Don't try to remember it, right? Okay. Now, so if you'll add 361 plus 361 plus then 229, 229, it will be 951, right? 951. These are theta based question. So here options will not be given. So when options will not be given, then you are going to definitely do the mistakes, right? Okay, so the questions are framed like this. So 951 is the correct answer, right? Okay, so just give me 2 minutes. I will call you in some time, okay? So I'll just mute. Till then you can try this question. Okay, I'm really sorry. I had some important call to take, so I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Okay, so come on, let us solve now. So I'm really sorry. Okay, I had some important call to take. Now, a man can row a boat downstream in 14 kilometer in 2 hours and upstream and 15 kilometer in 3 hours in upstream. Okay, so basically at one place it will be downstream, okay, downstream, and 15 kilometer in 3 hours in upstream. Then find the ratio of speed of boat and stream in water. Okay, now, so we have to find out speed of boat, okay, and to the speed of a stream. So I'm not getting the exact question. Okay, so whatever questions we are getting, we are trying to solve it here. So downstream, what will happen? So downstream, what will happen, right? So boat, okay, so boat, okay, and stream both will be moving in the same direction. So your downstream speed, so your downstream speed, okay, that means A will be equal to U plus V. U plus V is nothing but, so downstream speed will be equal to distance, right? So distance is equals to speed into time. So speed will be equal to distance by time. Okay. So d by t. So distance is 14 by 2, it is 7. And then if we'll talk about upstream speed, right? So upstream speed. So upstream speed will be u minus v. That means d by t. So 15 by 3, right? 15 by 3, it is nothing but 5. Now u plus v and then u minus v, it is 7 and it is 5 here. This will be cancelled. 2u is equals to 12. So u will be equal to 6. And if we'll talk about v, so 6 minus v is equals to 5. So v will be equal to 1. So u is to v will be equal to 6 is to 1, right? So 6 is to 1. So 6 is to 1 will be the correct answer. So we have first shift and second shift question also. Now, this question I wanted you guys to try. So can you try this question here? So what is the unit digit in 2 to the power 2 and 2 to the power 22? See, there are simple question, there are difficult question. Okay. So this is right. So this is one of the tricky question which was given in the exam. It is not yet complete. See, the complete questions we might not get it. The complete questions we are unable to get it. That is one thing. So we are not able to get the complete question because nobody can remember the questions, right? Okay. Now, so what is the answer for what is unit digit in 2 to the power 2 to the power 22? Now, can we write it like this? 2 to the power 2 how many times? Sir, 22 times. So 2 to the power 22 means what? 2 is written. So 2 is written 22 times, right? Okay. Now, so basically 2 to the power, this is nothing but, right? So 11 pair, you can say sir it is in 11 pairs, right? So 11 pairs are there, 2 into 2, and then 11 pairs are there, right? 11 pairs are there. So after this, if you have to find out unit digit, right? So if you have to find unit digit, then you need to divide it by 4. You need to divide it by 4. So if you will divide it by 4, then what will happen? 4 by 4, 0 0 0 0. So basically the remainder will be 0, right? Okay, if you get remainder is equals to 0, then you have to take 4. 2 to the power 4 is 16. So 6 will be your unit digit. So 6 will be your unit digit. 6 will be your last digit. Clear? 6 will be your unit digit and 6 will be your last digit, right? Okay, now, so let us solve this question and then we will go to the next question. So the question was basically one is 1 by 4 distance traveled, like 1 by 4th distance is traveled with 50 kilometer, another 1 by 4th distance was traveled with 60 kilometer. Then you have to calculate the average speed. Again, the complete question, the complete data like you saw in the first question. So we are not able to get the correct options here, and because of that we are not able to get the correct answer, right? Okay, fine. So leave it like this, and whatever you are getting, just understand the concept. So basically this is for understanding the concept. Now I have taken a similar question here. So Robin travels 1/4 of the distance at 20 kilometer. So Robin travels 1/4 of the distance with 20 kilometer per hour, another 1/4 of the distance with 10 kilometer per hour, and remaining distance, right? and remaining distance at 80 kilometer per hour. Then you have to find out average speed for the entire distance. So I am telling you clearly, this was not the exact question, right? So this was not the exact question, but definitely we are trying to frame the question which has been asked in the examination. Clear? Today second shift, yes. So today first shift and second shift, both shift aptitude was tough, there is no doubt. Can you please try solving it out? So average speed will be equal to, average speed will be equal to total distance divided by total distance divided by total time, total distance divided by total time, right? Okay, so average speed will be equal to total distance divided by total time. So can you please try this out? So just use the formula and then solve it. Okay, so total distance divided by total time. So what you do, you can assume a value here. So assume total distance, total distance is 80 kilometer. Sir, why are you assuming total distance as 80 kilometer? So you are free to assume any value, you do not have to worry at all, right? Okay, now, so if it is 80 kilometer per hour, right? Okay, 10 kilometer per hour, 20 kilometer per hour. So that is the reason I have assumed a value which is very much nearby to the maximum value. Now, so 1 by 4th of this will be what? So sir, 1 by 4th will be 20. 1 by 4th will be, again, it is 1 by 4th will be nothing but 20, and the remaining distance will be nothing but 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 will be what? 40. Clear? Okay. So total distance I assumed 80, 1 by 4th is 20, 1 by 4th is 20, and remaining will be what? Total will be 1. So 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2 will be equal to 1. Now, so total distance is 80. Okay. Now first 1/4 is nothing but sir 20 kilometer. And what is the speed? Sir 20. Then next 1/4, sir it is 20. And what is the speed? Sir it is 10. Then next remaining distance 40, and what is the speed? Sir 80. So it will be 80 divided by, so this will be 1 time, this will be 2 time, and this will be 0.5. So 80 divided by 3.5. So 80 divided by 3.5, if you'll see, so here I will use calculator. 80 divided by 3.5, it is nothing but 22.86. So option B will be the correct answer. Is it clear for everyone? So similar kind of questions are coming, right? So coding one was easy, really just print the sum of the table of n. Is it clear for everyone? This question, so similar questions were there. 1 by 4th distance traveled with 50 kilometer. Yes, on screen calculator is there. Another 1 by 4th with 60 kilometer. So these are the questions basically a student are sending. Is it clear for everyone? Shall we move to the next question? Okay. Now there was one more question from the average. So the average of 30% is 60. If a person of weight 70 kg goes out and a person of weight 80, if a person of weight 80 comes in, then find the new average, right? So the average of 30% is 60. If a person of weight 70 kg goes out and a person of weight 80 kg comes in, then find the new average. Okay, so what is the answer? Can you guys quickly like the video? So can you guys quickly like the video if you have not yet done? Okay, friends, many people will do many mistake. Okay, so you have to avoid doing the mistakes here. Okay, so the average of 30% is 60. Now the average of 5%. Okay, so total average will become equal to what? Sir, average of 30% is 60. Average is 60. Okay, and number of person is what? Number of person, and number of person is nothing but Okay, 60. Then what will be sum? So sum will be equal to average into number, right? So it will be nothing but the average of 30%. Okay, so it will be 60 into 30. 60 into 30 will be nothing but 1800. Clear? Okay, so sum is nothing but average into number, that is nothing but 1800. Okay, fine. Now what is happening from the total sum? 70 kg person is going out and 80 kg person is coming in. And what will be the number of person? Number of person remains same, it is 30. So what is the average? 1790 by 30. So 1790 by 30. So if you use calculator, so 1790 and divided by 30 will be equal to 59.67. So this particular options will be the correct answer, right? Is it clear? Done? Anyone is having any doubt? So this was a simple question. Okay, sorry. Sorry, a simple mistake here. So it will be 1810 by 30. 1810 by 30 is equals to, just a minute, small mistake, by 30 is equals to 60.33. 60.33. I'm sorry, so I had taken here basically it will be plus 10, right? So 1800 and here it will be plus 10. I'm sorry for the mistake. So it is 60.33. Simple question. So I will tell you one more thing. See, Kavita, actually, what was happening now? So I will tell you. So in the same shift, shift one, suppose if 10,000 students are there, then for 1,000 student, they had asked here 30%. For the 1,000 student, they had asked there 10%. For the 1,000 student, they had asked the value is equals to 20%. So even if it is 5, if it is 5 means no problem. 5 into 60, 70 is leaving, 80 is coming out, divided by 5. So it will be 310 divided by 5. It will be nothing but 62, right? So see, basically your logic should be correct, right? So basically your logic should be correct. Okay. Okay, done. Okay, fine. Next question. Shall we move? Okay. 60.33. Okay, sir, I got the same answer. Okay, 62 was there. Okay, so 62, somebody would have got 62, somebody would have got 60.3. Now, friends, please try to understand. So, whatever questions we have done, right? So, this is your question number one. So, the same question was asked in shift one, right? So, there was a mistake in the question. So, it was DTU. Later on, we had corrected it. Okay, now. So first shift, this was the question. Then this particular one was the question. Many people have done this mistake. Okay. Many people have done this mistake because it is fill in the blanks. So doing the mistake is very, very this thing. Then next question is, so next question if you will see, so this was again shift one question, right? Shift one question. So this was also correct. I mean, easy question. Then this question was little bit tough, and then this was again shift one question. So this was also easy, and this was a shift 2 question. This was a shift 2 question. Now let us try to solve this question. This is not complete. Okay, so this is not the complete question, but again we can try it out. Okay, I written boss as 512. 951 is the correct answer. Yes, 951 is the correct answer. Okay. Now next question is, a person gives a discount of 25% equal to successive discount of 10, 12x. Then find the value of x. Now, so again this is not a complete question. I am telling you again and again. So don't tell sir this was not the question. It is half basically. But till here it is fine. And we had to find out the value of x, or you can say the find out the value of 4x. Okay, it doesn't matter. Now, so a person gives a discount of 25%. Suppose 100 rupees he has, okay, and he is going to give a discount of 25%. So 25% discount, 25% discount means 75, right? So 25% discount means 75. Now, here you are going to give a discount of 10, 12 and X, okay? And both the discount, a person gives a discount of 25%, which is equal to the successive discount of this, right? Okay. Now, so suppose if you have 100 rupees, first you give 10% discount. 10% discount means 90 rupees has to be paid. Now, 90. Successive discount means discount upon discount. Successive discount means discount on discount. Discount on discount is nothing but your successive discount. Now in 90 you are going to give, right, 12% discount. So it is nothing but 88. So the person has to pay only 88% of that, right? So 90 into 88, if you calculate, so 90 into 88, right? So it will be nothing but 79.2. Now, so in 79.2, you are going to give a discount of what, right? And that should be equal to 75, right? Because 75 rupees is the ultimate, because at both the places 25% and this all. So 10, 12 and X, this should be equal to 25%. Now this is what you have to solve. So this will become 7920 minus 79.2x, right? This will go cross multiply 7500. So if you come this side, 420 is equals to 79.2x, right? 9 minus 5 is 4. And now 420, I am using calculator also, right? Because I also cannot do the calculation in my mind. Okay. So anyway, when they're giving you calculator, use it in the exam. So it will be nothing but 5.3, right? So 5.303, 5.3. So basically the value of x will be 5.3. And if they're asking 4x, so 4 into 5.3. So 4 3s are 12 and this is 21. So 21.2 will be the correct answer. Is it clear for everyone? I wrote 219 as answer. Verbal reasoning was easy. Numerical 5, verbal 10. See, if you have done numerical 5 only, 5 to 7, then no need to worry. That's a good score. You will be easily able to tackle it, right? Okay. So this also we are able to solve. And now this is the next question. So these are the kind of already questions we have done. But somebody is watching this video for the first time, then you can see the following are the criteria for selecting a candidate for the post of assistant manager, right? Okay, so be a graduate in engineering in a specialization of human resource management with minimum 55% marks. Have 3 years full-time experience. Have secured more than 60% in the interview and at least 70% in the written test. So this is again, same question was not asked in the exam. I'm explaining you so that in exam you will be able to manage. However, if the candidate fulfills the above criteria except in the case of the applicant who satisfies all other criteria except, so at 1 above but has more than 5 year experience in relevant field, okay, at 2, at 3. Now what has been given, let us see. So Naveen has completed his graduation in engineering with a specialization of human resource management with minimum 66% marks, right? So here they are expecting 55%, he has 66%, right? Okay, for the last 4 years, so he has experience of 4 years. He has been working as assistant manager in the reputed organization. He has now 55% in interview and 56% in the written test. That means it's option 3, right? So option 3 he is not fulfilling. So he has secured more than 60% in the interview and at least 70% in the written test, right? Okay. So based on the criteria the following provided. So third, so above but, so we have third is not satisfied, then you come back here at third. So at third above but has graduate in engineering with a specialization of human resource management with minimum 65% marks, his her case to be referred to the general manager, right? So minimum if he is covering 65% marks, then his case is referred to general manager. He has covered 66%, so his case will be referred to His case will be referred to. What is the answer, guys? So you guys are discussing. So if somebody has exam, then please try to understand what we are doing here. So what will be the answer for this? If he is not following the third criteria, then his case will be referred to general manager. Okay, fine. That's all. So it is clear for everyone, right? So this kind of questions are coming. Okay, and then average, then unit digit, then your again average, then we have percentage discount. You can say profit and loss. Boards and stream questions were there. Coding decoding questions were there, right? So all these questions were there. So cutoff if we'll talk about, then basically 5 to 7 question in numerical ability, 15 to 20 questions verbal ability you have to solve, 10 to 15 question reasoning ability, and 5 to 6 question advanced aptitude, as many of you have already solved, and advanced coding, one coding for digital and two coding for prime interview. Now, so those who have solved 5 questions in numerical ability, and out of remaining 20, at least 1 to 2 guess will definitely work out. So you might be getting right the examination interview call basically, right? Okay, so fine, that's all done for today. Logical reasoning was easy. And now can you please like the video, guys, quickly? सर मेरा कल फर्स्ट शिफ्ट में टेस्ट है, लास्ट मिनट रिवीजन का ऑप्शन बता दो. देयर इज नथिंग लाइक लास्ट मिनट रिवीजन. नाउ व्हाट यू हैव टू डू इज relax. Now nothing can be done in few minutes or few hours, right? Okay, so please go through the questions which we solved today and go through the complete video. Sir, this helpful for NQT BPS also? Yes, it is helpful for NQT BPS also. And now, as I said, so we will be having right the session here. You can see coding session we have at 8 p.m. So I request all of you to please join this coding session. So here we are going to cover the coding question which was asked in the today's examination, right? Okay, so the coding question will be solved by Soumya ma'am, and if you have any doubt, so please let me know. And also friends, so all the discussions are happening in a group, a telegram group. So I request all of you to please join the group. Okay, so let me share the link to you. Okay, so copy link. So I'm sharing the link to you. So quickly join this telegram group where all the discussions are happening. See, there are people who are also sending the questions here. So if you go to the group, right, so you see, so there are people who are solving the questions, right? So there are someone who has already said TCS NQT 20, right? So 29th of April, second shift question. I'm not able to zoom it basically. So the question was Fibonacci series in the advanced easy coding, okay? And there were some permutation combination questions were there. There were some unit digit problems were there, right? So a lot of discussions are going in the group. So please join this telegram group as soon as possible. And 8 o'clock we have the Soumya ma'am class. So don't miss it, okay? Join the classes. And I hope this particular session was useful, right? Once again I will repeat. So first one was odd one out, and the last option was not DWS, it was DTU. So that's what I was getting the wrong answer. So here the odd one out will be DTU, right? So D plus U, it should be 25, but T is 20, right? Okay. Next question was, so frog. So basically what we have done here is, so we have done a square, right? So we have done a square, and then we have got the value 951. If you will do any mistake, you will be getting different value, like how I showed you 251, because as soon as you will write in your mind, see, the first thing what we do when we are solving this questions of coding decoding, the first thing we do is we add the positions, right? Add the positions. And this is how students are doing the mistake in the exam, and this is a theta based problem. TCS knows very carefully. So please practice all these squares, cube. There might be a question, right? So ABC is written as 1 cube is 1, 2 cube is 8, and C cube is 27. So they might give you 27, this is 36, right? Okay, then they might ask you what is the code for cat, right? So C will be 3, 3 cube will be 27, 1 cube will be 1, right? And T cube will be 800. So it will be nothing but 828. So this kind of questions also you can come, where they will ask you to find out, right, to take the cube and then you will have to solve it, right? So you have to practice all those kind of question, and then only you will be able to perform better in the examination. Is it clear for everyone, guys? Okay, and then boats and stream, very simple question was there. So boats and stream are in same direction, opposite direction. You had to find out the value of u and v, and then you had to find out the ratio. 6:1 was the answer. This question was little different, which we solved, and according to the question whatever has given, very logically we had to solve. There also many students did a mistake. So sir, 10 plus 12 plus 10 into 12 by 100, right? Okay, and then whatever they got, so 23.2, and then 23.2 plus x plus 23.2 into x by 100 they did. So this is a discount, not a profit, so that they had to understand it, right? So this is also first shift. So first shift question. Then there was an average. You had to find out the average speed, and then you had to find out the unit digit, right? And one more question was there, but this is not a complete question. Similar question was there. So a man wants to sell two items. So again, this is not a correct question, right? See, students are writing the exam and they are able to write, remember few of the question, right? So that only we are trying to collect it and show it to you. A man wants to sell two items purchased, one at 500, right, and another at 600. They are telling, so a man bought A at 500 and B at 600 rupees. Okay, by making a profit of 20%, and here there is a loss of 10%, right? So like this you had to solve. So it will become 600 and this will become 540. Okay, but by mistake, instead of 20% profit, okay, there is a loss of 10% and gain of 20%, right? But again they are asking, so this was practically not correct. So they're asking find the selling price. Okay, so selling price or cost price, all the data has been given. They might have asked error or something like that in the question. Okay, thank you guys, take care. And once again I wanted to tell you before I go, so 8 p.m. you have the coding class. Please everyone do join. And before you go, kindly like the session and go, so that we will be giving you the complete analysis of all the examination which is happening, right? Okay. So calculator is there. Yes, calculator is there. On screen calculator is there. Coding 2 advanced aptitude 13. In foundation section, aptitude was lengthy, so was able to solve only 14. Very good. Asutosh is telling he had solved 14 question in aptitude. That is really incredible, right? Okay. So excuse me, sir, I got Accenture. Accenture, no one knows, sir. Please reply. So today morning slot I solved both coding question completely, but aptitude I did not write well. Any chance? See, if you have not solved aptitude, then there is no chance of getting the call, right? So if the cutoff goes less, then you might get selected. If the cutoff does not go less, then it will be a problem. Okay, so join the Telegram group, guys, quickly, so that you can have all the discussion. So join the Telegram group quickly. Okay, so you can have all the discussions there. Okay, fine, thank you, take care, all the very best, guys. And definitely you will be doing wonder in the examination. You will definitely get the results.